Hey, I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Brian Lacey, and we're going to talk Polk County History Center. And if we are talking Polk County History Center, you know you got the scorecard at home. Number one in your hearts, number one on your scorecard from the Polk County History Center. That would be the Jayme Jamison.
Hello.
What's going on?
Oh, you know, not much. We're rolling into the fall months, which means we really start to pick up with some of our holiday programming.
Yeah, and you know what that means. Also, October.
Yes, it is.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice, but also still first, you know, October, I think a lot of people don't realize that the first 2 weeks of October, we're still celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month as well.
Yeah, it goes mid to mid.
Yes, mid to
rather
mid.
Than first to first.
It's very unique, and I love it because it allows you and I to talk about it twice.
Yeah,
in September's Polk Place and October's Polk Place.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've had a chance to go out and enjoy any of the Hispanic Heritage Month programming across the county, but I think it's been truly wonderful this year to see not just the county divisions like Parks and Natural Resources, they had their Hispanic Heritage Month, but places like Bonnet Springs Park and some of our downtown communities. And of course, if you want to know more about Hispanic Heritage Month and why we celebrate it and how we celebrate it, did you know PGTV's on YouTube?
I was not aware of that.
You're not aware of that? You could just click to subscribe?
Oh, yeah. Just click on the button.
But it's really great.
Did you just reverse it?
I pay attention. There is a playlist on the PGTV YouTube channel that is all of the Hispanic Heritage Month videos that the History Center and PGTV did in partnership with Ana Rivera from K Pasa Polk, all about Hispanic Heritage Month. So you can go through and meet some of our Hispanic leaders and learn a little bit more about, particularly in Florida, why Hispanic Heritage Month is just so special to us.
Have you ever sat down and held a conversation with her?
I've tried.
Oh.
You've got to take a deep breath and keep up.
Oh yeah, man, all over the board, and man, she's a lot of fun.
What I love about Anna too is she is just one of those people. She has a servant's heart, and she is dedicated to our communities countywide, improving any aspect that she can, and that's just such a rare trait to find in people sometimes. Yeah.
So after Hispanic Heritage Month, what else do we have going on?
Well, after Hispanic Heritage Month, during the middle of Hispanic Heritage Month, we pick up our cemetery tours again.
Starting to cool down.
Yeah, it's starting to cool down. Not quite enough yet.
It goes from 93 to 91.
Yeah, right? Although I was standing outside this weekend going, I'm not melting. Must be the change in the season, but it is still a little hot out. So this year we've decided to move up the start time of the cemetery tours. So in years past, they had started at 11 a.m., but most of us were falling out by 11:15, like this was not a good idea. So we're gonna start them at 9 a.m. this year. So you come out, you get the cemetery tour done. We're done around 10:30, and then you've got your whole afternoon still to go do whatever you normally do on the weekends. But we are going to start at Evergreen Cemetery, which is the one right at the intersection of West Main Street and Highway 60 here in Bartow. Most people, the big landmark there is Thunder Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram. Whew, that is a mouthful.
Out of breath. It's like I've been talking to Ana Rivera.
Right, yeah. And so we start there in the cemetery, and it's really cool because we go around and we talk about a lot of things. We talk about not only people who were pioneers and founders in the Polk County community, but also some of the cultural practices of how we honor the dead, very on point for October, and some of those funeral practices. So it's one of my favorite things that I get to do at the History Center. And in fact, one of your guests later today, Shannon and I were talking about it earlier, she's dying to come on a tour with me again.
Yeah. I've only ever done the cemetery tours in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah. I mean, ours are cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can hold a candle to New Orleans, but I try. I do try.
Yeah. No Marie Laveau there.
No, and no Nicolas. I heard Nicolas Cage has his burial spot picked out already in New Orleans.
About that. He used to have a house, and then he didn't lose it. Well, he didn't lose the house. I know where the house is. He just no longer owns it.
He's no longer residing.
Because at one time, him and I had the same pinball machine.
Oh.
I still have it.
Oh, okay. We'll have to save that for another day. That's a good story. But anyway, so we roll through the cemetery tours, and then speaking of the cemetery, and I'll let her talk a little more about it when she gets here, but it's our last genealogy speaker series for the year. So we always end out in October. And this month's theme is Make Those Skeletons Dance. Yeah, right? You're going to have to ask Shannon about it. I don't want to take away her thunder. But then we take November and December off because, of course, we want you spending time with your living relatives during that time. And so you'll have to tune in. That is on October the 26th will be that last genealogy speaker series for the 2024 season. Of course, we'll pick back up again in January of 25. Already talking about 2025?
Wow.
Yeah, that flew by.
I was like, I honestly had to look at the clock in my head and go, yeah, it is 2025.
We're closing out. We're in the last quarter of the year, right?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe the last quarter of my life.
Whoa.
Hopefully,
Whoa.
hopefully it goes to overtime.
Listen, I've got money on it, so you better take it into overtime. Speaking of overtime, you know those elves.
Yeah.
This is the busy season. They're starting to pick up their overtime, checking that list, and that means you know who.
Yeah, Santa.
Santa. So we've actually I was telling you this beforehand, we've actually had a couple phone calls inquiring as to when Santa will be taking residency in his workshop at the History Center. And I'm going to give you the scoop. Are you ready? This is insider information.
All right.
It's sanctioned by the SEC, the Santa Elves Committee, but so the selfies with Santa, Brian. Control yourself. I'm going to tell Santa on you.
I'm still laughing at SEC. Anyway, selfies with Santa.
Selfies with Santa. So the official dates for Selfies with Santa this year, of course, we're going to open it at Magic on Main, which is the big holiday celebration in downtown Bartow. So on November the 15th from 4 to 6 p.m. you can make appointments. They're every 5-minute increments. Then on December the 7th, and if you're like me, and you want to get as close to the holiday as possible, our third Selfies with Santa will be on December the 21st. And the December dates are from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
That's a little late in the game to do that, isn't it?
It is, but you know what? Santa keeps a really strict schedule here in Polk County.
Yeah.
He's got to see all the kids, and so when we call the North Pole, we take whatever dates Santa has available. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Why so late in the season? So that way when he shows up on the 25th, you look at least somewhat the same?
Yeah, and you know what?
No filters.
No filters.
No filters.
Yeah, and I think that the parents out there will appreciate that exact reason is it's not too late. We can go see Santa again. Yeah, I feel like we need to get you an elf and a shelf in here to make sure you behave.
No.
I'm going to have to bring Santa over here.
I'm left to my transgressions. It's the only thing I got left in life.
Krampus. We'll get Krampus over here for you. Yeah. That's Bart. That's just Bart.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, we're really looking forward to the holiday season, and we hope that our friends across the county come out and bring their family out and join us. There will be a whole slate of programs that we'll go ahead, we'll talk about in November.
What about the wreaths?
Yes.
Shouldn't we touch on those briefly?
Yeah. So if you
look at me. The wreaths.
The wreaths. If you are a person who has an eye for detail and you're creative, is that you?
No.
I had a feeling it wouldn't be.
No.
We are currently looking for people to help decorate a wreath. If you've never been part of the Festival of Wreaths before, they are individual wreaths that are decorated by community members. I think in the past we've had Sun and Fun participate. We've had a couple different coffee shops. The sheriff's office always participates.
Yep.
He's got a very special elf that works in his office that has done a wreath for us, I think going on 10 plus years.
Something about a wreath with handcuffs on it.
No, she always does cute ones. I can't take you anywhere. But yeah.
Ironically, I've heard that before.
You've heard that before. But yeah, you just give us a call up if you're that kind of a person and you're interested in doing some decorating. We are handing the wreaths out now, and they must be returned back to us, I think, the 3rd week of October, because, you know, we got to photograph them and get everything staged. It's like a Disney production. And then the Festival of Wreaths will open up on November the 8th, and you can come to the History Center and view the wreaths, talk about which ones are your favorites. And we're going to have some programming and some tours and some music that goes on during that month, too. The best place to find more information about that is the Polk County website. We'll have a whole page dedicated to our holiday events.
Is that all we got?
That's all we got for now.
All right, next month, I need you to do me a favor. You're going to make me laugh? Bring me oxygen.
Okay, I'll bring a little one of those emergency tanks for mountain climbers.
I need my puffer.
I'll try.
All right. Come back and see me next month.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Polk County has a rich history and heritage, and the Polk County History Center is continuously thinking of new ways to help Polk residents experience that history. Now, they're located at 100 East Main Street in Bartow. History Center is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. For more information about exhibits, events, anything else, check them out on the web, polkhistorycenter.org, or give them a call, 863-534-4386. If you enjoyed that episode of Polk Place, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and even check out the next one.